know.
Oh,
I'm really distant.
I can see.
Hello.
No, we could just push it forward.
No, I don't see it.
It's manual.
Yeah, that's working.
Yeah, I pulled
Yeah,
up
audio's
a
working.
little bit more. Yeah, I can see.
Yeah,
Oh,
but clap
the
your hands.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the picture. Yeah, that jumps up.
You're not in. I don't see you.
Clap your hands, all ye people, shout unto the Lord with the voice of triumph.
Oh, cool. Look at that.
Clap your hands, all ye people, shout unto the Lord with the voice of praise.
Oh, it's so simple. But there's a lag, so maybe.
Hosanna, Hosanna, shout unto the Lord with the voice of triumph. You don't think it's working?
Well, this
that's
right here.
because
Oh,
we got to get rid of that.
we gotta kill this.
Yeah.
Delete shot.
No, you know, like if you left it on, it would wake up and be. Oh, that's what I mean.
Why is it not?
Yes. Yeah.
That's what I meant. It's not broadcasting that.
But why is it? Why does it have it here but not
I
there?
don't know. It drives me crazy, this program. I mean, it's because I don't understand it, but it's not. So it was.
Yeah, but look, this is what's actually displaying live.
Yeah, I know.
This is
Yeah,
preview.
now it went back on. Yeah.
This is.
So you got to switch. This is preview. That's live.
This is record.
Zero thing for switch. Switch. See what switch does.
Aha!
I can barely see it. I'm like,
Did you stop? Did you stop?
Stream? No, we got something.
Spin it around. You should have
Oh, now I'm in stereo.
Can you hear anything? Okay, just.
I'm going to stop for 1 second and make little lines on either side. Those jump up, down, up, down, up, down. Now it's, hey, whoa. Clap your hands.
All right, so we can actually.
We're
back
good.
in business.
Back in business. All right.
Yeah.
All right, that one's different. All right, well, we can see hands there. So we're good. We're going. All right, we're back. So this is part 2, I guess. We were having entertainment trying to get the computer to do things for us. All right. 8, develop a list of basic questions you think should be answered before participating in any particular entertainment choice. This is where you got to be creative.
I actually liked yours. I used it.
Okay, that's fine.
We used this in the other class too. The ease.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even use that. I mean, I used, is the message of entertainment good, neutral, evil? Is the message compatible with biblical worldview? Is the message truthful or framed to presenting lies as truth? See, that there, do we ever think about that? Mm-hmm. Does the entertainment use evil methods to present its message? Does it violate the law of love? Does it require others to commit acts of sin in the producing of the entertainment?
A lot of that came from Wayne Wilson's book. I'm blanking on the name of it. Worldly Amusements.
Does it denigrate our Lord? Does it stimulate sinful interests?
Yeah, Wayne came out with a lot of that in that book. Unfortunately, it's out of print. As I asked him about, I saw him out last week. It's not in print anymore. And he wasn't planning to print it because he self-published and you have to have distribution. So, and next time I come, you should digitize it and see if you can get it put it that way, and because it really has good principles throughout it. So that's a good list of basic questions. We got to think through some things. 9, are hobbies in themselves evil, good, or neutral? Explain. It is broad. It was meant to be broad. All right, that's the first thing. Explain what is the hobby. Some hobbies obviously are evil because they're evil themselves.
Right.
Some would be good because the hobby you have is actually a good hobby. Well, I was thinking like Bible study.
See, I answered these
Exactly
all
what I
the
wrote.
same,
I said,
but
what if the hobby is reading the Bible?
Right?
yeah, I answered these all the same, but I didn't think about a hobby that was like just evil.
Yeah, I assume.
You know, like my
I
hobby
kinda
is
wrote
drinking
those
beer,
off, but
you know, or something, you know.
You mean brewing beer?
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be evil. No, and drinking beer wouldn't be, but you know, getting sloshed on the weekend would be. That's your hobby. That would be obviously no good.
Well, I went a different route. I actually said I think it depends on the amount of time an individual spends with that hobby, because the hobby can turn into an idol.
I put for all of them, in and of themselves, they are neutral, but that's not actually accurate. They can be good or become evil depending on if they become a replacement for God in any way, or as a hindrance in meeting our responsibilities to our family, including our church family. The answer is the same for all of those.
Yeah, they are basically.
You know, but it actually, but hobbies could fall. You could
Depends on the
have
hobby.
a hobby that is evil. You don't even have to. It's just evil in of itself.
Yeah, having a hobby is neutral.
Yeah.
What hobby you have could be good or
Yes.
evil.
Right.
About sporting events.
I answered it the same way.
Depends on if you guys like sports, because then you're biased.
It's funny because it seems like so many of these, they're neutral in themselves.
Yes.
But once you practice them, they're either good or evil.
Uh-huh.
Depending on what your mindset is, depending on how you think of them, they control you.
Can you take it or leave it, or you just?
Yeah.
If you can't, then it's crossed over. It could fit everything. It could be,
Then
it just crosses
context
over.
is huge.
Yeah.
All right. How about gladiator games? That was a popular sporting event at one time.
You like back then?
Yeah, Roman gladiator games.
That
You
was
know,
no
that's a
good.
sporting event.
You can't show people for fun.
Don't we do that with movies now?
Well, doesn't it violate the law of love? Does it require others to commit acts of sin?
So yeah, it could be. Yeah, you could have it, and
You may
there are
not be looking
definitely
at that
some
way.
sporting events that are nothing but violating all those things. So again, and
So
the
no
purpose of these,
MMA?
huh?
No MMA then?
It's kind of hard to like. Yeah, this is a thing. Like,
I don't know, but they're seriously injured though, aren't they? They're just sport. That's all there is to it. At least football, they wear pads. Not that I think that they're any smarter.
What?
MMA is not.
No, it's not choreographed. Like, I don't want to get into it because I think like the wrestling. Okay, it's not. Okay, yeah, it's real, but it's choreographed. MMA isn't.
I had a kid today, a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
I said, so does maybe mommy or daddy, do they watch sports? You know, and one of the little 6-year-old girls goes, MMA. I was like, MMA? Oh no, not MMA. What's the thing?
WWE.
She goes WWE, and I'm like, what? Yeah, I watched WWE with my dad. And I said, oh, I mean like a real sport. And she goes, that is real.
Yeah, you can't tell people. Like, okay, they really do it. They're good athletes, but it's choreographed. That's the reality. Not that I could go in there and not break my collarbone.
You mean it's not really hit someone with a chair?
No, but when you tell them and they're ready, they brace for it. It's real. But it's choreographed.
especially if they saw him through part of the chair.
I'm
in the beginning.
fully
awesome
aware.
one, too.
They do about 5% real wrestling.
Yeah, it's all choreographed.
All right. How about amusement parks? Evil, good, neutral.
I've taken classes in music parks. It's evil. It's bad.
I don't like them, but I answered it the same way.
See
But
how that's
let's
evil.
say it's just a horror one. You could now I'm thinking this through a little bit more. You know, it's a cult. It's like a horror one. Now, is that going to be a good? Yeah.
A witch roller coaster is evil?
No. I
No,
mean,
you're not.
I'm
Amusement
talking
park.
about even like not an I'm stretching it out to like these haunted houses and all this
So
stuff.
knows what I'm haunted
I'm not
I
saying
don't know
that.
where you're haunted by.
I was thinking as far as when it goes evil in a music park, if there's a lot of alcohol, like drink in there, then it didn't companionship.
They smoke all of the music parks?
They did when I used to go to them. You ever been to
Maybe.
Wildwood?
I've
I don't
probably,
think so.
I've probably,
I've been to Wildwood. And Wildwood is crazy.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
never been to
thinking-
I don't.
I'm thinking Great Adventure.
I-
Like, you don't see that at Great Adventure that much. But again, it would be a time thing. That would be a cost thing. These things are expensive now. You go to Disney
So
or
again,
something.
we're going to find context has a whole lot to do with answering that question, right? Okay, how about theaters, movie houses? Are they in themselves good, evil, good, or neutral?
Neutral, but what's going on inside of them is the issue.
Okay, and that's really what I was looking at all of them. That's why I broke it out that way. There's a tendency for people like, well, this is always evil. It's like, no, but context could put it into any category. The thing itself, a hobby in itself, just hobby, that's neutral. But what hobby? Well, now you can go good or evil. What are you doing with the hobby? Now you're going back to all those other principles. Because it could be even something that would generally be considered good, but if it's controlling you, now it's slopped it over evil for you, even if it's somebody else. If it's a movie house and they're showing an evangelistic movie, we'd say, well, that'd be good. We'd like people to go and see that, or something that's what we'd like to be swayed by. But the same movie house could show something evil. So context means a lot, and that's really what I wanted to try and bring out with those questions. When it comes to entertainment, context is huge. We have to put it in there. So we don't want to be in licentiousness, go do whatever you want, and we don't want to be into legalism as well. You can't do that because, and they always had this whole long list of stuff, including, it's supporting Hollywood. Well, who's specifically in Hollywood? There's different distributors, there's different movie production companies, and these are short answers to a more nuanced question that it's not right. We want to be thinking people. So there's always going to be, let's find out, let's ask more questions about what they're talking about. Okay. So some case studies. You're invited to attend a movie with some friends. What factors would you consider to determine whether you should or should not attend? And where could you find accurate information about the content of the movie?
I would ask some questions about the storyline if I had no idea what it was. I would check out plugin.com and see the review. They clearly didn't fit past the filter Philippines plate, and I would need to decline.
Okay. So plugged in. What's some other resources?
Movie guide. I like movie guide. Yeah. But movie guide also tells you it goes beyond just content.
Okay. What about
Gives them, worldview.
is Kids in Mind still operating?
I don't know. I only know these two. IMDb, yeah, but they may not go from a Christian perspective, right?
IMDb just tells you what's there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, do you know if Kids in Mind still works? You saw that? That was a good one. We used it.
I don't think it was that great.
Well,
I don't know.
better
Some
stuff.
of those sites charge now. Like Screen It was the most comprehensive, almost too comprehensive, but they charge.
Okay.
You have to have a plugged in and movie guide. I think are both like if you read a plug-in review, you leave the movie guide, like it's in the movie, if it's worth seeing.
Yeah.
The plugged in will tell you the content and like from a spiritual standpoint, and movie guide will tell you like
Movie got to tell you go further. They'll tell you about the movie.
like what is it pushing? Yeah, what agendas are.
Yeah.
I like movie guide for that.
All right, I want to throw one other twist to this one. All right, they're not inviting you to go out to a movie, they're inviting you to come over and watch a movie at their home. You're invited to attend a movie with some friends. Most people think that's going out. See, there's a whole branch of Christianity where you just can't go to the movie house, but they'll bring the same movie into their home. So let's tackle that one too. You're invited to someone's home to watch a movie.
It's a movie house.
A theater. Not moving house, movie house.
Movie house. It sounds like something from the Little Rascals.
Hey, I watched Little Rascals.
What do you mean we, right?
They were great. I wonder if I have to go watch them. Maybe they first time.
The Little Rascals?
No.
No, I don't.
It's not politically correct.
They're just they're racial.
Probably not.
Yeah.
It's funny. All right, so it's to attend someone's home and watch something with them.
the same
I
standard,
don't see
but
why we
I
would
think
be
we
different.
fall into that we don't ask the question. And then then you're saying well, I mean, you end up in a bad situation, then you have to open your mouth.
Yeah, I think the harder part would be if you get invited to someone's home and they don't tell you the movie there's a group. They all decide when you get here, and then what do you do if like you're there with three other couples and they want to watch a movie that you don't want to? That's where it's gonna get hard.
Yeah, but I mean, to me,
It does get hard.
it would
Yeah.
just be, the hard part would be opening your mouth.
Yeah,
And
that's what I
then,
mean.
and then as soon as you open your mouth, you would hope that people would,
You just would never get invited back.
that might be the case.
That happens.
But the hard
Know
part would
by
be opening your
experience.
mouth,
Know
But
by
after that,
experience.
it's okay.
Yeah, a little easier to walk out of a movie house than someone's house.
Yeah.
The theater. The movie theater. Movie house was to keep it distinguished from the theater performance.
I think that's the one where they had to take a booth outside the building.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the movie house.
in like a little town in Illinois.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hang on.
With the
What
ears,
happens?
I remember work. I would keep it on my desk.
You got it.
Always around.
maybe
Yeah,
if you
but
say
at
it,
the
it
end
will
is
refresh
he
my
said,
mind.
those are the E's of decision making.
Ease
And it's
of
like, ah,
I didn't bring my binder with me. What happened?
Oh, they're the ease of decision making, not the
Yeah.
ease of entertainment.
No,
No.
I have it, I
Well,
just
there's,
gotta find it.
It's okay, you can
They
find
named
it.
it the rule of
Is it working?
edification is one of them.
Expedience,
Expedience.
example, evangelism, edification.
Oh,
Right?
yes, I remember you talking about it.
Okay, here. Hold on, let's see.
Jim, what do you see on the computer?
What is that?
What do you see on the computer?
I see your face. I see you rubbing right here now. It's away, right? Edification and expedience. Yeah.
It's not. No, there it's on again. It's like going on, it's going off, it's going on, it's going
Yeah,
off.
just leave it on him and it'll do what it wants.
well, is there a green light?
Yeah,
you
there's
said?
a green right now, and it keeps.
Working right at the moment.
We'll continue on. All right, so with the movie like that, or
Wow, you're right.
it doesn't like cinema.
Yeah, every time you say movie house again.
Movie house. That's like, all right, I'll be politically correct. The theater. Just say green.
There you
So, or in someone's home, I won't use house against its rival. The game will begin at noon on Sunday. What would you do? What advice would you give to someone else who might be put in the same situation?
At this point in my life, it would be extremely likely that I would, in situations in the past, I hadn't always been of this mindset. This one, offering the tickets for not a believer, it could be an opportunity to witness to them. If someone asked me what I thought about it, I would likely tailor a response to them based on if this would be an unusual.
To do with the tickets, I probably would not go to the game. But it says the kid tickets are already given to me. I'd probably give them away to someone who is not committed to gathering for worship on Sundays. I wouldn't want to tempt them to that. But it's basically the same thing. I made, we've made someone else. Have you made a commitment to the Lord regarding gathering for worship? If you've made that commitment to Him, you should keep your commitment. Otherwise, you're going to have to question what are your priorities. A one-shot deal. If their church offers an option, you could go to a different worship service at a different time. And just things for our church, we gather once.
The day and often in distant locations. What advice would you give?
I think I've shared this before. I would warn them that if you set this pattern now, that they will repeat it in the future. They will treat church as not that important. I would warn them not to do it. Why? Because I've had this happen to me. So.
But that also means we have to make sure we're teaching our children what is important, not just, well, we just don't do that, but why?
Yeah.
What's the reason behind it? This is something that's come up many times, and I have yet to see a family do well who decides to go to sports.
Yeah, because when I thought about this, even if they would find a church or a different someone with similar practices and beliefs that met on a different day on Saturday, that's there's a bill being conveyed there.
Yes.
You know, something else
It's more
gets
important.
yes, something else. This becomes more important. So even if you still go to church, maybe it's only
What church is.
yes,
That it's just, okay, I went and did my worship thing. I gave God my time, so now I have my own time.
So it's just an add-on.
Rather than, no, church is where I gather with those I know, I love. I'm part of that body, and we worship together, and I'm there to. So there's a lot of things that can come out in a very simple